versus a team which goes by the names of Tottenham Hotspur is the game that we are really going to present to you onto the Football News Top 10s and Lifestyle Zone. How are you guys and where are you watching from? I go by the names of RD or Rokani David onto this channel which goes by the Football News Top 10s and Lifestyle Zone, guys. As you see the title in there, it's all about the team confirmed team news of a team which goes by names of Arsenal, as they talk on this night, which goes by names of Tottenham Hotspur. Thank you guys for watching again. It's a big day. It's the North London derby in there. Arsenal is hosting a side which goes by names of Tottenham Hotspur. In the last 10 games, Arsenal has not lost at home against Tottenham Hotspur. What is it going to be like in here? So the live chat is really free in there for you. You can as well go into that side and tell me what you think about this so-called London derby in here of Arsenal versus the side which goes by names of Tottenham Hotspur. I go by the names of Rokani David as usual. I'm here to bring you all what you guys need, and I'm here to serve you and dance to your tunes in there. So without no further delay or further ado, allow me bring you the confirmed team of a team which goes by names of Arsenal, as they talk on the side, which goes by the names of Tottenham Hotspur. It looks like it's the end of Bernard Leno at Arsenal. I really came out and told you guys that Bernard Leno days at Arsenal are really numbered. And most of you are saying, no, Rokani David, Bernard Leno has been at Arsenal for a very long time. And you said he couldn't be benched. And I told you guys, when an English player who is really worth of good quality comes into a team, like a team which goes by the names of Arsenal, expect nothing else apart from dropping that so-called player who is playing to that position when he or she is not English. So Arsenal is now putting Aaron Ramsdale in goal, and Bernard Leno, it's end of days for him, if at all you really never knew. I really told you into that during the transfer summer when Arsenal really went in for Aaron Ramsdale, and I told you that if Aaron Ramsdale is coming at Arsenal, end of days for a man who goes by names of Bernard Leno, because I support Manchester United, and I know the same scenario was trying to be built at Manchester United to a man who goes by the names of David De Gea in there. But because God was on David De Gea's side and David De Gea came back and Dean Henderson got injured, that's why David De Gea is now the #1 choice goalkeeper of Manchester United. Now when you look at the lineup, Ramsdale has overtaken a man who goes by the names of Bernard Leno. That's it. And Bernard Leno will never get back into the starting position of Arsenal, especially when they're really playing the so-called Premier League in there. And if at all Arsenal was the Champions League or Europa League, it would have been Aaron Ramsdale in there. So Aaron Ramsdale starts in goal, and remember, news came in indicating that Arsenal was willing to put Bernard Leno between the posts as they're really playing a team which got Tottenham Hotspur, and that has really failed, and it looked like it was a lie, and we now confirm it was a lie, and Ramsdale is in goal. Tomiyasu Tokohiro, a newcomer from Bologna to Arsenal, ever since he came in, that right side is looking a more improved side at Arsenal in there. Arsenal has not yet conceded any goal in the Premier League ever since Tomiyasu came in. Ben White and Gabriel, as usual, are playing into the centre-back partnership in there. I really like the way they play. I really like them a lot. They really look nice in there, and they are really looking great in there. They are really having good statistics in there. However much Ben White was criticized for the back pass that led into a penalty, that almost led to a penalty when Arsenal was playing Burnley in there. Ben White, I think he's not to blame. The goalkeeper was worth to blame, because there is no way the goalkeeper, when the ball is near that side, you be on your goal line. Aaron Ramsdale is supposed to be on his 6 in there. That's where you're supposed to be. So I think I like that partnership. Good news, Kian Chien is back into the left back position of Arsenal as they play a side which goes by names of Tottenham Hotspur in there. Remember, he limped off the field when they're playing a team which goes by names of Burnley, and there were fears that him and Thomas Partey were not really ready to get back for Arsenal into this so-called derby in here. Thomas Partey is back, and Granit Xhaka is back after a 3-match ban in there and suffering from COVID-19. Thank God Thomas Partey is back. But for my case, I really think that it would have been a man who goes by the names of Lokonga in there, because to me I think Lokonga is a better player who can really give Thomas Partey a good backup, because Thomas Partey is a box-to-box player and he has that forward pass through the central axis in there, and the coming in of Bukayo Saka, as you see, playing off the right attacking side, Emily Smith Rowe left attacking side, and Odegaard as the central attacking midfielder will really help Thomas Partey into this. And Aubameyang is leading the line in there. I really feel like Arsenal has really brought a very good lineup in there to take on a side which goes by the name of Spurs. And I think Arsenal are really going to win. I'm 100% sure Arsenal is really going to win this one, because they really look good, and they've gained back their winning confidence. Remember, Arsenal lost the first 3 games of the season in there. They lost to Brentford, they lost to Chelsea, they lost to Man City. A fixture you can really excuse Mikel Arteta for the fixture he started with. And by the way, having started with such a hard fixture, apart from the Brentford game in there, and people don't take Brentford for how can I even term it? Brentford is a team to beat, by the way. It has not lost a single game in the Premier League. You get? Even yesterday it drew against a side which goes by the names of Liverpool. So it shows you that Brentford is really the big deal in there. It's a team to beat right now. It's like the stubborn team, like last season when Leeds came into through, and I think Brentford is coming the leads of this season in there. So Brentford, Arsenal lost to Brentford, Man City and Chelsea in there, but they won against Norwich, they won against Burnley, and today they have to win against Tottenham Hotspur. I think they've built enough winning confidence in there. They also won in the midweeks some 3-4 goals against Wimbledon in there. So I think they've built enough confidence to themselves to really come up and compete with a side which goes to Tottenham Hotspur in there. So I think Arsenal is going to win like 2-1 or 1-0 in there, because I now think Arsenal are really having a very good defense that can really withstand any team, especially in the Premier League in there, because Gabriel and a player who goes by names of Ben White are really looking great. Their partnership is really looking good, and I really like it. I cannot really say that Arteta really got it wrong. Signing in Gabriel Magalhaes in the summer of 2019 in there, in the summer of 2020, and he brought in a player who goes by names of Ben White in the summer of 2021. They are really looking great, and I think Arsenal are really going to enjoy. They enjoy playing together at Arsenal, and Mikel Arteta is one of the happiest men on planet Earth as we speak right about now, because these players are really turning out into what he really wanted, because he brought them to see to it that they don't concede lots of goals, and that's what they are really going on at in here. Now, let's go to the Tottenham Hotspur. Who have they brought? Captain Hugo Lloris is in goal. Tanganga is back. Remember, he was red carded in there, and he was red carded against Crystal Palace in there, and he's back. David Sanchez and Dyer are really back in there. Sergio Raglan coming in from Real Madrid and permanently signing Tottenham Hotspur. That is the back four of a team which goes by the name of Tottenham Hotspur. They are playing with a 4-3-3 system. The 3 midfielders next to the back four are Højbjerg, Ndombele and Dele Alli in there. Dele Alli trying to revive back his career at Tottenham Hotspur, and I think Nuno Espirito, as a manager, has really given him a chance to really get his career back to where it's supposed to be in there. So to me, I really feel like they're really doing great in here to do the needful in there. I think Ndombele, by the end of the summer transfer, he was really saying that I really want to quit Tottenham Hotspur, and I think he really got it right, and he stayed, and the manager is using him. Now, that front 3, as you look at it, is my only threat at Arsenal. Can the back 4 of Arsenal really resist Son Heung-min, Harry Kane, Lucas Moura in there? Because it looked like Harry Kane and Son Heung-min, we are lacking a man who goes by names of Lucas Moura in there. But the coming in of Lucas Moura in there really adds another spark of attack to Tottenham Hotspur, because Lucas Moura is really a workaholic player, and he's skilled in there. He can really lead a counter-attack single-handedly in there to break down any defense in the Premier League in there. And the same applies to Son Heung-min and Harry Kane. So Arsenal need to observe, because Tottenham Hotspur, what they play is like this. They play a counter-attacking game of football. They sit back. Now when they get that ball, they give it to Son Heung-min and Harry Kane, and the rest is history. So can Arsenal really deal with this? That's the big question and the big reason as to why. And this is the point where the manager of Arsenal really needs to look in and do the needful in there. So to me, I really think Arsenal are really having an edge over this game, and they're really going to win it, I think. When you look at the substance of Arsenal, Bernard Leno, Alexandre Lacazette, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, Rob Holding, Cedric Soares, Nicolas Pepe, Nuno Tavares, Albert Sambi Lokonga, and Gabriel Martinelli. When you go to the bench of Tottenham Hotspur, Christian Romero, my favorite. I'm really wondering why hasn't he really gotten his chance to start at a team which goes by names of Tottenham Hotspur in there? Can Dyer and Sanchez are they really ahead of him? I think he's really a very good centre back in there. Brian Gill, Emerson, Joe Rodden, Giovanni Lo Celso, Pelduge Golini, Olivier Skip, Ben Davis, and Dan Scarlett. So when you look at the bench of Tottenham Hotspur, it's not as strong as the bench of Arsenal, because Arsenal really has players that can really come off the bench and really change this game, like Nicolas Pepe, Alexandre Lacazette, and Sambi Lokonga. The other one would have been Gabriel Martinelli, but he's not yet back to the level where Gabriel Martinelli has been. So Arsenal are really into this one, and they're really wanting to go ahead and really get this win in here. So guys, I really feel like you should go into the live chat and tell me your prediction. My prediction is 2-1. Arsenal is winning this game 2-1. I think their defense will concede a goal against this so-called team which got Tottenham Hotspur, but I think not more than 2 goals. Arsenal will just concede 1 goal, but I think Arsenal is really going to score more. And when you see Emily Smith-Rowe in there playing off the left side, in there really gives you confidence that Odegaard is really going to have a good game, and Thomas Partey. Now, all this Arsenal team, for them to play well, they are going to defend on 2 players, especially in the attacking area. I think that is Thomas Partey and a man who goes by names of Martin Odegaard in there. So if at all Martin Odegaard and Thomas Partey don't have a good game into this game, or if at all they really manage Hobag, Del Ali, and who else? And Ndombele, if at all they successively mark these 2 people out of the game, Arsenal will be silenced, because these are the people that are really going to build the game. Granit Xhaka will get the ball, pass it to Odegaard or Thomas Partey, and you all know that games are won and lost in the midfield in there. So that means Arsenal really needs to bump up and do the needful to come in and really get itself to a level where they are supposed to be. Smash the like button on the video, comment and share. Go ahead and tell me what you think about this game of Arsenal versus the side of Tottenham Hotspur. What's your prediction? I've given you mine, and I think you also have yours. I'm already, and I'm signing out for